Hello, YouTube. This is Nation JJTV. I appreciate my 52 subscribers. Let's see who our new vice president will be.
A working-class politician from a rural background, Minnesota's Tim Walz is known for not pulling punches.
This is not about the Second Amendment. This is about the safety of our children and our communities.
When it comes to gun rights, this guy's a hunter. He owns rifles. He's a good shot. There are sensible gun rights that we can implement in this country. Absolutely, without question.
A self-described white dude for Kamala Harris.
Oh my gosh, white dude. Fox News had a segment with some former wrestler. He was so offended that they would do such a thing, white dudes.
Popular governor will now run alongside the nation's first woman of color atop a major party's ticket. Walz grew up in small-town Nebraska and joined the National Guard as a teenager. He'd served.
I'm already thinking about every angry MAGA person in the comments because a bunch of MAGAs watch my videos. That's what YouTube does when you're just starting. You get a bunch of hate first. And yeah, well, you always complaining about white dudes anyway. That's the whole point. The left doesn't complain about them. We complain about people taking advantage of systems that might benefit certain people and might harm other groups of people.
In the National Guard for more than 2 decades, eventually becoming a school teacher. After moving to Minnesota, he volunteered for John Kerry's presidential campaign.
By the way, I'm aware of this guy's DUI. Yeah, it sucks. It does suck. Again, when you see someone on the left giving passes or whatever MAGA thinks we're doing, it's obvious that we don't want to bring someone down just to bring them down. Have you changed? How egregious was what you did? How many people did you put in danger? How many people were actually hurt? Are you still doing these type of things? There's all these categories that we look into to see if you're still that type of person.
And in an upset, he was elected to Congress in 2006. Walz served in Washington for the next 12 years, establishing himself as a moderate Democrat.
Moderate.
Then he ran for governor in 2018, winning in a landslide.
The process of how we as a state and how we as a nation respond to these things is really important.
2020 would bring defining moments, the COVID pandemic and the killing of George Floyd, which triggered riots and criticism from Republicans over why it took Walz 3 days to call in the National Guard.
Decisions were made in a situation that is what it is.
Yeah, there were issues there for sure.
And I simply believe that we tried to do the best we can.
Walz's critics also point to a state.
Yeah, there were issues, and there are currently issues, and there will always be issues. What are the issues? What are the solutions to them? Are they being implemented? Are different tactics being used to try and resolve these things? Absolutely. So the attacks that are going to come to the left, I mean, it always happens anyway, right? MAGA always acts like the left can't have any issues because if it does, it all breaks down. Yet we see the issues on the right all the time, like just blatantly out there.
Audit report that found major failures by Minnesota's education department during the pandemic.
This was a program for feeding kids, and they found corruption. PPP loans, anyone?
Allowing rampant misuse of a federal program meant to feed children.
Right.
Fraud in Minnesota, you are going to be caught and you are going to go to prison.
Yeah, absolutely. Find the people that did it and charge them. PPP loans, people found to be cheating and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of them didn't pay the price.
Still, Walz has long had strong union support. The president of the United Auto Workers says he was among his top choices for VP.
Awesome.
I had an opponent who thought this was a real zinger when we were going at it. He said, Governor Walz is in the pocket of organized labor. And I said, that is a damn lie. I am the pocket.
That is awesome. And the way he just smiled and everything, that is awesome. If there's going to be corruption, let's go back to the food thing and people taking advantage of that. Feeding kids, and there was corruption there. People were trying to steal from that. What do you think happens when you take away regulations from companies? When you let billionaires just run rampant, what do you think happens then? What kind of corruption are we going to get then?
Walz is also seen as an attack dog, not shy about going after former President Trump or his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance.
Well, it's true. These guys are just weird. And it's, you know, they're running for He-Man Women Haters Club or something.
Now, the plain-spoken 60-year-old governor from the Midwest is set to join a historic national ticket.
Hold on, I got to see this again. Did he just spit? I don't know. It's just funny.
60-year-old governor from the Midwest is set to join a historic national ticket. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News.
Fox News will report that. Fox News will report that. Guys, this is awesome. This is so cool. I'm so happy that we have him. He is just the vice president. You know, does this mean that things are going to get better? I don't know, but this is a really, really, really good start. Again, thanks to my 52 subscribers, and I will see you again soon.